Welcome back. Today's video is all about the new Makeup Geek eyeshadows that were released, and I managed to get them all. I got an email for early ordering, so I jumped online and got the entire collection. I'm a little bit of a Makeup Geek hoarder. I should be an affiliate. Especially their eyeshadows. I don't have any of their contour, which I probably should, because she does do the cooler tone, which is a little bit harder to find. And I don't have her eyeliners yet. It's one of those things that I don't know that I was as thrilled with any videos I seen of them, especially seeing that Makeup Forever came out with a whole line too around the same time, and theirs seemed more pigmented than the Makeup Geek ones. Also, I'm more about the ColourPop eyeliners and Avon eyeliners of all things, which are really good if you get the gel glimmer sticks or the Always On Point for their actual eyeliner pencils, not the markers. I don't use a lot of the liquid eyeliners. If I do, it's usually Mary Kay one, or it's a Kat Von D one that I have. So, but I do have blushes, and I'm excited to try her new blushes too. And I think I have, I would say probably 80% of her eyeshadows, and I have a bunch of the pigments. I don't have the sparklers. I'm waiting for the sifters. Put the sifters in, I'll be all over that, no doubts. So let's get into these. I do have all of her original matte shadows that she put out, so it was good to see that she was coming out with matte shadows. I think that Makeup Geek has the best matte shadows as far as color payoff and blendability. As you know, Avon came out with matte shadows, and I just like them so much, and if people would ask me, are they worth it, I'd say no. Makeup Geek is worth it, even because I'm in Canada. Sometimes I have to pay duty on any product coming from the States. Not always. They just randomly choose. Once in a while, I do have to pay customs charge when I get them. But Makeup Geek is so worth it. These last forever. They blend so well, and they're $6 a pan, which works out to about $8 up here. And obviously they're doing something right, because MAC lowered the price on their eyeshadows, and now I'm doing up a little shopping list to see what I would get from MAC. But really, when you have the Makeup Geek ones, it's hard to choose MAC ones. There are a few that I really want to try, but Makeup Geek has stolen my heart. And as I was saying, MAC has now lowered the price of their pans. In the States, I know they're $6, and up here in Canada they're $8. So the Makeup Geek, when you take into account currency rates, are about $8 too. So I'll just start with the top row. These are the mattes. These. So the first one is Brownie Points, Fashion Addict, Friend Zone, Hopscotch, Sand Dollar, Taboo. Down to the second row here is Tiki Hut, Tuscan Sun, and Wild West. And here are the swatches. So here is Brownie Points, which is a cool tone brown color. Next is Fashion Addict, which is a pinky purpley color, which I love pinks and purples on my eyes, so won me over there. Next is Friend Zone, which is a great in the crease color, but not deep crease, just from the outer corner in a bit. Next is Hopscotch, which is a lilac color, and it's great for in the crease. It's quite light though. Next is Friend Zone, and you can't even see it. It's so light, which makes it a great all over the lid color. Next is, no, this was Friend Zone Hopscotch Sand Dollar is great for all over the lid. Taboo, which is a cool tone dark brown with just a slight hint of purple in there. Next is Tiki Hat, which is a camel color, which is great for in the crease, and I know a lot of people were excited about that one. Next is Tuscan Sun, which is a nice corally orange color, which I really like in the crease. And the last one is Wild West, which is again another cool tone brown, which was nice to see that there was a lot of cool tones, not just all warm tones in this collection. Okay, in the next row, these are shimmer shades. So the first one is Venom, which is a greeny goldy color. Then you have Toxic, Sin City, which was in the Vegas Lights palette. I did not get that palette, so it's exciting to have one of the colors from it. Then there's Rebel and Pillow Talk and Hot Pants. And down here I have Chit Chat, Casino, which was also in the Vegas Lights palette, so it sounds like those were the two most popular in that palette, so I'm glad that they're in this. And Anarchy. So this one is Venom. It's, I don't know, olivey, emeraldy, goldy green, and quite nice. It would look nice right in the outer corner. You wouldn't want to put that all over your eye, I don't think, unless you were doing a smoky eye. Next is Toxic, which is a dark wine colored purple. Next is Sin City, which is just a beautiful orange goldy color. They're so shiny. Next is Rebel, and probably the least popular, I would say, of them. It's hard to tell. It looks like it's a purpley gray with a gold overlay shift to it, but it doesn't swatch well, and I don't know that it goes on the lid that well either. Maybe just if you built it up in the outer corner. Next is Pillow Talk, and if you could see, this could be a duochrome. It's a pinky purple with, like, I don't know if you can tell, it has almost a silver duochrome shift to it. Very, very pretty. Next is Hot Pants, which is a pinky blue color. Then you have Chit Chat, which is like a periwinkle blue. All of these have, they could be, a lot of them could be classified as a duochrome. They have kind of a shift to them. Quite beautiful. quite shimmery. I love the shimmers. Next one is Casino, which of course is in the Vegas Lights palette. And it is more of a, I guess this one would be more of a coppery gold, and this one is more of an orangey gold. Quite pretty though, and I don't use a lot of golds, but I look forward to using this one. And then the last one is Anarchy, which is like a corally pink color, kind of salmon. Very nice. Has quite a red undertone, which I've been very into. The whole reason I bought the Aunt Manny palette was because of Mars, and that was a red tone. So, yes. Overall, these are awesome eyeshadows. Like I said, there's a couple that I wouldn't wear all the time. Mostly Rebel. Rebel is just, I don't know, maybe if it was wet, it's just, I just don't think, if you wanted to consider it a duochrome, I think it kind of swatches funny, and maybe it could use some more brown instead of, there's like a bluey gray tone to it, and I don't know. But that's my take on these. I highly recommend everyone except for Rebel, but you may be able to get it to work on you, no problem. Thanks for watching. Subscribe below if you haven't already, and click thumbs up if you like the video.